Hey, it's Brego from @VerseNerdStuff. I'm going to talk to you kind of my personal story and why we're going to do these fighter spotlights. And my personal story is I started fighting Bell and Dag, and I'm left-handed. And there's not a lot of lefties in my realm, so they'd be like trying to teach me how to throw a shot, and I wouldn't understand it because, or it wouldn't work for me because I'm left-handed. So they were like, you need to talk to this guy, Shroud. And that's why we're going to start with Shroud. And I was like, okay. So I'd go to an event, and I didn't know who he was. I hadn't seen a Facebook picture of him. Everyone I'd ask would be like, oh yeah, just go talk to Shroud, he's over there. So I just had to walk up to a bunch of random people and ask him. So I'm going to show you a video of Shroud, and he's going to talk to you, and if you ever see him at an event, definitely if you're left-handed, go up and talk to him, even if you're not left-handed. And, you know, if you want to learn something, ask him.
My name is Scott. My fighting name is Shroud, and I'm from Numenor, and I'm an initiate in the Emir. I've been fighting for 3 years and change. The first time that I ever fought was with my brother. It was Armageddon 2012. He called me. I was working at the time, actually, and he basically said, hey, do you want to go to a Belagarth event? And I really didn't even know what Belagarth was. And so I came back from work, 6 o'clock. We drove for 3 or 4 hours up to Stonehouse, and we went to an Armageddon, and that was my first time ever fighting, and I had a really good time. And I guess it was the next school year that I showed up at U of I, and I started fighting with Numenor. New fighters would be willing to fight anybody, essentially, from any background, any skill level, any weapon set, be willing to learn and try to adapt to people's fighting styles. A huge part of that is, learning that the biggest part of your success are your failures, and being able to pick yourself back up and learn from your mistakes and learn through your fighting and growing through that is going to be the key to your success. The events that I will always go to if I can, since I live in the Midwest, would be Oktoberfest, Armageddon, Spring War, Wolfpack Opener. Those are the favorites. I mean, those are the huge events that everybody goes to, basically. Smaller events like Olympics are also good. Basically, I love to fight, and so I'll fight at any event that you can bring me to where there's enough people that I haven't seen, people that I have seen. And any events that I go to with my friends are always a really good time. If you're out west, you have stuff like Battle for the Ring. If you're out east, there's Winter Wars and there's things like that. So any big events with lots of people to go to are always fun. So if you're ever at an event and you're left-handed, or you just want some general pointers on basically anything fighting, especially if you're new, don't hesitate to come up and talk to me. I'm more than willing to talk to anybody. I'm more than willing to fight anybody. And if I don't have a particular skill set that you're looking for, or I don't have anything particularly to offer to you, any of the guys in my unit will be willing to help, and I'm sure that I know plenty of people from my realm that would also be willing to help. So yeah, I mean, just don't be afraid to come up and say hey, introduce yourself, and yeah, you can fight.